So, I'm in Edinburgh Waverley, and today we're going to Scotland's newest station. It's Reston. It's not Preston, it's Reston. This station is so new, the guy I bought the ticket from didn't know it existed. He was like, wait, Reston? Yeah, R-E-S-T-O-N. No, Reston. Oh. So that transaction took a bit of time, but we got there. Very expensive ticket. I think it's to go now. Let's see. From Edinburgh to Reston, that's off-peak return, and that's, if you can read that, that's £29.20, and that's just the Edinburgh from the Edinburgh portion of the trip. I split the ticket, so Bells Hill to Edinburgh and back, that's another 20 quid. So that's £49.20 to go from Bells Hill to Reston. That's a lot of money. And that's splitting the ticket. If I hadn't done that, it would have been 50 odd quid. Scotrail's expensive, of course. It's only the trip from Bells Hill to Edinburgh, the Scotrail. Edinburgh to Reston, I think, it's not on the Scotrail network, it's way down on the East Coast Main Line. So I believe it's Transpennine Express that's running the trains there. But we'll get on a train. It's the 11:37 I'm taking, which is going to give us an hour in Reston before I need to get on the train back. So, new station, very infrequent service. We'll have a look at the service pattern when we get there. Yeah, we'll see how we go. But first, coffee. Oh, this is the Lumo train. The first time I've seen one of these. And that's 803001. Behind me is this Lumo train. We filmed that coming in. AO3001. I'm not going on that today, but that's the first time I've seen a Lumo train in the flesh. But today I think we're travelling via Transpennine Express to Reston. And I can see there's an Avanti. Sorry, not Avanti. There's an LNER train coming in. Let's go. Let's film this coming in. Oh, it's coming in here, right. LNER, let's try and get the other side of this phone box. There we are. LNER Azuma. Is 801230. So, this is the train we're going to be taking, 802206 Transpennine Express Nova 1, which is the bi-mode version of the Hitachi AT300, the Intercity Express train. These Oh, there's an Azuma coming in. Let's film this guy. That's 801 222. So the 801, I think that's the all-electric version. I might be wrong, but longer trains. Let's compare the two. So I've got LNER, Transpennine Express, and over there you've got Lumo. Where was I? Transpennine Express by mode. So these operate on the routes from Edinburgh Waverley to Newcastle and Liverpool. So they can run on both electrified lines on the 25 kilovolt DC, or they've got diesel engines for the non-electrified parts. But this train's only going to North Berwick, so it should, in theory, only be running on electricity. That's 17432 heading off down to Tweedbank. Train just off to Tweedbank. Another reopening in Scotland. There's a lot of stations and lines being reopened in Scotland right now. Obviously, Borders Railway a few years ago. Rob Royston I covered in a video. That was 2019. I went to that on the first day. Reston opened last week. Then we've got East Linton is under construction. Inverness Airport is under construction, and the big one coming soon is going to be the Leavenmouth line, which is a whole route to Fife. That's previously, it's been a freight only route to Methil power station. The power station shut, so the line was mothballed, and now they're reopening it for passenger trains. So hopefully when that opens we will go and have a ride on it. Azuma, where's it coming? Oh, it's coming in here. Hello, 211. Seven, 8, 9 cars. So the LNER Class 801 Azuma has 9 cars, and the Transpennine Express Class 802 has 5 cars. I'm going to count the Lumo when it goes out to see how many coaches it's got. Okay, Lumo's got a green signal, so wait a minute, here it comes. That's 803001 off to London King's Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches on that. Now the Lumo 803s, I believe, are all electric. So same number of coaches as this Transpennine Express. The Lumo, it's single class, it's standard class only. The Transpennine Express has a first class section, which can't really see in there, but it looks quite comfy. Interesting to note that even though this bi-mode class 802 can run on 25 kilovolts, the pantograph is down and the diesel engines are running. So, you know, why? You're in Edinburgh, Waverley, we've got power, and you're just sitting here burning diesel for no good reason. Transpennine Express, please fix. So, according to the Network Rail app, this train has been delayed by a shortage of train drivers. So it's now 11:36, give or take, due to depart at 11:37, but doors are still locked and no passengers aboarded yet, so this might be delayed. Even though the app is telling me this train's delayed, it's still showing on the board as on time, even though it's clearly 36 seconds late so far. Yeah. So the latest gen we have is the train's going to leave at 12:04. This is the 11:37 train, so we're only going to get half an hour in Reston at this rate. The orange lights have been open, that means we can get on board. So let's check out the inside of this Class 802. Very nice, very modern. I like the sort of light wood, automatic opening doors. It's so modern. It's also quite quiet. Grab myself a window seat. So, lots of. Let's just wait for the white balance to adjust here. Okay, so. Lots of people on the internet have complained about the seats on these trains. They're very hard, and yeah, they're right. These are very thin, hard seats. I mean, you can just see if you look at it side on how little padding there is on that. But mainly airline seats. There's a few bays of 4 there. I'm going to stop and take a few photographs before more people get on. But the airline seats do get a table for your coffee or whatever, laptop, and nice big windows. You can see outside there. So generally, a very nice ambience. I like it. Well, we are finally departing 34 minutes late. It's 12:11, and here we go. I've Edinburgh Waverley. Come over to the right hand side of the train to film us passing the tarmac cement plant. There's all those cement trains that you see in Bells Hill going to the Lafarge tarmac terminal at Uddingston. All come from here, I believe. There is a cement train. Yeah, there's a couple of trains in. Any locos? Yep, Class 70 there. And that is, the 2 Class 70s, 806, and can't quite see the number on there. I think there's a Sentinel Shunder in there as well. I might get it on the way back. There's the end of that.
You can travel around into Reston station. If you are leaving this year, make sure you have with you all your personal belongings. Please take care stepping from the train onto the platform. Use the handrails to ride in. There is a gap between the train and the platform edge. So I could just apologise for the late running to the service. This was due to the driver who brought the train into it and having to take his break, which complies with safety precautions and driver's diagram. So once again, next stop will be Reston. Thank you.
So there we are, that's us approaching Reston. Nice old building there. I wonder if that's railway related. Good question. So there's the village. And you can see a lot of, obviously, construction work still on the go. We've got a car park there. Let's get out and have a look. Okay, here we go. 802-206 departing Reston on diesel power. Good looking train, but it is disappointing that it's on diesel power when it's under the wires. I've seen comments on Facebook previously saying that a lot of the bi-mode trains, including the LNER ones, run on diesel power on this section of the East Coast Main Line because there isn't enough juice in the wires to actually power all the trains. When the line was electrified back in about 1990, it was very so that we've got a train approaching the other way. It was very lightly built, and the electrification can't cope with the number of trains now running on it. Here we go. That's an LNER Azuma. 801-223, I believe that was. Right, let's go and have a look around this station. Interesting, the LNER have a poster here saying the new stop at Reston connects you directly to the East Coast Main Line, so I guess LNER have trains that stop here. That's interesting. There's no timetable here that I can see. I'm going to have a look around for one. There's a bus. There is a bus service to a couple of buses here. Borders buses. Looks like Alexander Enviro 200's coming in. Let's get some shots of these buses. So he's going back to Edinburgh. That's 253, I guess, stopping at Bar East Linton, various places. Berwick, Armarton, Bar, Haddington, Edinburgh. So for the places that the train doesn't stop, there's the bus. There it is. Very brief Jeff Marshall style overview of the car park. Bike racks, check. Electric car charging points, check. Ticket machine, check. Help point, there's a help point as well. Help point over there. And we've got a lift. So, let's get the lift over to the other side. Don't see any printed timetables. There is, of course, a information screen. So we'll be getting the 1313 back to Edinburgh. The next one after that is 1416. Level. Doors opening. Lift going up. Well, let's go to the footbridge level. Doors closing. So going over to the other platform. I'm going to be getting on Lift YouTube now. I've never done a lift video before, but this is a first. Footbridge level. So straight out on the footbridge, very modern looking building. You do get a great view from up here, although obviously you've got the glass panels for safety. I'm not going to take the lift back down to the platform, I'm just going to take the stairs on this side. Platform shelters, by the way, they exist. There's no, it's an unstaffed station. There's no cafe or anything here. But yeah, you can see, I mean, you're close enough to see the village over there. There's the church. So you can see why the station was built. Alright, guess we're just waiting for our train now. So there's a train approaching from the Edinburgh direction. Looks like an Azuma. So our 1313 train is delayed due to a points failure and left Morpeth at 12:49. So it's now expected at 13:33, so 20 minutes late, so more delays. Well, this is the Scotrail map, and you can see here Reston, obviously outside the Scotrail network, which stops at Dunbar. East Linton, opening date to be confirmed, is within that brown line, which means Scotrail, so it will stop there. Also on the map, Inverness Airport, opening date to be confirmed, and down here Leven and Cameron Bridge, opening date to be confirmed. So the stations that they're building are already on the map, which is cool. Just a few other things I've noticed while on the station. The signs say Scotrail on them, the help points say Scotrail on them, and there are Scotrail smart card readers here. So is Scotrail going to start running trains here? Maybe? There's a fast train approaching from the other direction, which is another Azuma. Right, so here comes our train. Quite slowly. And again running on diesel power. That is 802212. St Nab's Head. So here we go, departing Reston. kind of blinked and missed it on the way south, but this is the rather quite pretty village of East Linton, and coming up should be the site of the new station. There it is, new station platforms. Now that's going to be a brand new station soon, so hopefully we'll come and visit when that's opened. That's us coming back into Edinburgh Waverley.
And the sunshine. Oh,
And the sun is shining again.
which side? Are we on this side?
Good question actually.
That's the bed. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that looks like we're in platform 1. There we go. I reckon Jeff missed a trick, because he did his, 6 station series back in April. If he'd waited a month, he could have made it 7 stations. I'm sure he'll be here at some point, guaranteed. Probably when East Linton opens. We'll see.